everyone, and welcome to my itty bitty kitchen. My name is Danielle, and I really enjoy cooking delicious traditional meals, snacks, and irresistible desserts for my family and I. In my itty bitty kitchen, I will be cooking traditional classics to innovative dishes with a small budget. And I do mean small budget. So come on in and let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start this series off with one of my family's favorite dishes. It's a breakfast dish. Sausage gravy, buttermilk biscuits, and over easy eggs. The ingredients for this dish: 10-ounce pork sausages, 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1.5 to 2 cups of 2% milk, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and that is optional, 1/4 to 1.5 teaspoon of pepper. That's optional as well, but we prefer the pepper in it. And 8 buttermilk biscuits. I usually start with the sausage. For the sausage, you're going to shape it into one big patty. Pull out a large skillet, anywhere between 8 to 12 inch skillet, and you're going to cook it over a medium-low heat. Once you cook the first side, it's going to cook for anywhere between 4 to 5 minutes. You're going to flip it over and you're going to start to chop it up with the spatula. And then you're going to allow that sausage to cook for another 4 to 5 minutes. Once that has happened, you're going to take the 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour and you're going to sprinkle it over the skillet of sausage. You're going to allow that to cook for 2 to 3 minutes because you want to get the raw flavor of the flour out. Then you're going to take your cup of milk and you're going to slowly pour that cup of milk over the sausage and flours. And you're going to be stirring this. You're going to slowly pour the milk over the sausage and you're going to continuously stir it and stir it. And you allow that to cook for at least a good maybe 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. As it starts to thicken, you can kind of feel if you might need more milk or not. Once you realize you got the consistency that you want with your sausage gravy, you're going to turn the fire down really, really low to a warm temperature and just allow it to sit. This is a good time to add your salt and your pepper and to stir it up in the gravy as well as possible. Now remember, the fire is going to be really low just so that your sausage gravy can remain hot for when you're about to serve it with the rest of your meal. Some people may want to cover it, or you can leave it uncovered. But just remember, you do have it on a low setting. I just want to also mention that depending on what type of pots and pans and skillets that you're cooking with, you want to make sure that you use the right cooking tools. I'm working with a non-stick skillet. So for a non-stick skillet, I would recommend that you use a hard plastic spoon or a wooden spoon. That way you will not scratch up your skillet. So just be mindful of the tools you use for whatever pots, pans, and skillets that you use. Now we're going to start with the biscuits. Go ahead and open up the biscuit can and make sure that you spread the biscuits. Give them enough room to spread out when baking. Also, with mine, I also butter the pan, and as you can tell, I have aluminum foil, but I still butter it. Give a nice light coating of butter. You're gonna then follow the instructions of the biscuits label on how to prepare the biscuits, and of course, what temperature you're going to cook those biscuits. Following the direction on the biscuit package, I set the oven at 350. Allow the oven to warm up for 5 to 6 minutes, and then place my biscuits in the oven to bake. Following the direction on the biscuit package, the oven is set at 350. I allow the oven to warm up for at least 5-6 minutes. Once I believe my oven is at 350 temperature, I then place my biscuits in the oven. Next, I go to a skillet, find myself a skillet. I put about 1/4 cup of water in it and a slice of butter or margarine. Allow that butter or margarine to melt, and then I crack my egg carefully because I don't want to break the yolk. The skillet for my eggs is on a medium-low setting. Once my eggs are in the skillet, I'm going to allow them to cook for at least 2 minutes. You can add a dash of salt and pepper. It's really optional, but usually I don't add any more salt if I'm going to add salt to the gravy. But, it's to each individual taste. You're going to carefully flip the egg over and allow it to cook on the other side for approximately 1 minute. Once it has cooked for at least 1 minute, you want to hurry up and remove it from the fire because you do not want that yolk to be hard cooked. But then again, to each individual, the taste might be different. Now I'm going to pour my biscuits out of the oven. Butter the top with either butter or margarine, whichever you prefer. Don't those biscuits look delicious? Oh my goodness, I love some good buttermilk biscuits with some great jelly and a little butter on the inside. But that's for another day. We're going to get back to these sausage and eggs. Okay, this is how you're going to set it up. Don't that look delicious? And can you believe this meal that we cooked today can feed at least 4 to 5 people? And with all the main ingredients, we're not talking about the salt and the pepper, not even talking about the flour, but for the sausage the egg, the orange, and the milk. This meal for 4 to 5 people only costs around $4. Actually, I think my estimation was under $4. I think it was, like, to be exact, $3.91. Isn't this a fabulous breakfast to start your day with? Oh, and the taste. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I gotta pat myself on the back here. It's so delicious. You guys gotta try this meal. This is one of my family's favorite meals. In fact, we got a few, really fabulous meals planned for you in the near future. So hopefully you will see me again in another, few days. Hopefully less than a week. Bye. And thanks so much for cooking with me in my itty bitty kitchen.